Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We've got some lovely darts for you today. We've got a cool hand Luke Humphries from Red Dragon. Really interesting looking dart. These are the TX4 WC darts, obviously the world champion. So nice looking dart. I love the colours and I'm liking the shape as well. So I think what we'll do, we'll go and head on over to the table, get them out of the box, have a closer look.
Okay, so we're over at the table and we've got some Red Dragon darts for you. We have cool hand Luke himself, Luke Humphries, PDC World Champion. We got them in the 24 gram and very striking box there with him. So like lots of different images of him there with the trophy and everything. Window showing the dart, which is really striking with the gold, black and blue. Over on the back, again, we've got like his signature and some images about him and the regular info there for safety information and Red Dragon. What I love about these boxes, they're nice and easy to open. You literally just pull the tab, slides out and everything stays together. Got this EVA foam insert holding everything in there nice and secure. You got the gold and blue Luke Humphries World Champion flights as well. Let's get one of the darts out, have a closer look. We have like the Red Dragon GT point. So it's got that, it's not quite a harpoon, but it's sort of like a slightly bulbous front section on the point. And then we have this ring grip section before the taper into the barrel, which given as like a seamless join, so there's no catching on flights or anything. You've got the rounded nose here going into this ring and groove section where you have 5 grooves and 4 rings. They are square cut, but it's on the rounded section. Then we go into the widest point with this black coating here with quite a deep square cut groove at the front. Then we go into this gold one, which is where it starts to taper down into the back section. The grooves are slightly wider at the front, and then we go into these 3 rings here, which are slightly narrower, and a very narrow groove inlaid with the blue. Very striking dart. Obviously really stands out from his usual ones. The grooves themselves aren't too deep, but because they are square cut, I can slightly feel them on like the texture of my fingerprint. At the front section, with the grooves being wider, it does add a slightly grippier section on the wide point. Then we go to this back bit where we have the last etched in logo there of the trophy rather than from the brand, and there is a Red Dragon etched logo just on that front section as well. Then we've got the cool hand branded blue nitro stems as well, which is really cool. These are really grippy on flight, so there's no need to use rings or anything like that as well. Obviously a front weighted dart. I do like tapered darts, and scallop darts gives you a lovely push point, so it's going to be interesting to see how these go. Measurements, we have a 43.18mm length, and they are 7.5mm at the widest point. That's quite a wide barrel, but because of the taper and you've got like this seamless join here, hopefully with the deflections and stuff like that, you're still going to get a nice decent grouping area. Obviously they're not the widest darts on the market or anything like that, and it suits Luke Humphries down to a T. He's been playing absolutely fantastic with this sort of design of dart as well. But what I think we'll do is we'll go and head on over to the board and we'll show and see if we can play just as well as he can.
Okay, so we're over in the dart room with some Red Dragon darts. We got cool hand Luke Humphries. Really looking forward to throwing these. I love a sort of like front weighted dart with a push point, and these are just that. And I'm loving the colour system with this, with the black, the gold, and the blue. Not overly grippy. You got a few sort of like grooves there to get some grip on, but the main grip area is on the front, and I'm a rear gripper. And I love the fact that this comes with the Red Dragon GT points. Absolutely love these points. I used them before myself. Really do grip in nicely on the board. I'm going to have a couple of practice throws just so I can get used to them and get a feel for them, and then we'll go into our practice routine. So let's see how we get on. Starting off nice and straight, steady 60. Going in nicely though, Obviously front weighted, so they are dipping down just a little bit than I'm used to. Oh, pulled that last one over, 123. All the good height though, definitely flying well. Yeah, I think with the darts flying like that, we can go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. Oh, pulled that one. 76. Made the adjustment. Got 125 left to get. Oh, just missed that one. 99 scored. Left ourselves 26. Oh, pulled it down. And in 3 darts. 2 doubles to finish, but did go a little bit wild. The dart itself felt really, really well. I know I've done it in 9 darts. I could have done it a bit better. But they feel clean on the release. They're flying through the air really, really nicely. I mostly play about with the setup, just so I can sort of like get the darts to sit a little bit flatter. But overall, I really like them. So let's go have a final thought. Well, I was a little bit disappointed on that. I ended up doing it in 9 darts. I sort of like messed about a little bit, but the actual shape of the dart felt really, really good. Obviously, where I was holding, I was on the push point, but the actual grooves with the really wide rings wasn't massively grippy. I could feel them, but I wasn't seeping into the grooves that much. Obviously, I've got quite hard finger and thumb, so yeah, it doesn't grip as much for me. Grip rating, I'm going to give it a 1.5. So it's not the lowest I've ever given, but it's definitely below the average. Obviously, it's more about the push point because of the shape of the dart being like a torpedo-y, sort of bomby sort of shape. But it works for a lot of people, and it did give a nice angle into the board. It opened everything up and give me sort of like a nice area to go for. The weights on this are 22 and 24 grams. Only 2 weights to choose from, not a massive range, but I think that's dead smack in the middle of what most people are going to pick, and obviously it's in keeping with Luke's weights of the dart anyway. Price point is quite shocking actually. It's £59.90. That's a fantastic price for a 90% tungsten dart. That is a player's dart, and I think these look fantastic as well. I love the colours, and it really looks good going through the air. Obviously, if you sort of like add on some flashier flights and everything, they're going to look even better, but the flights that come with it look cool anyway. If you're looking at getting a set, or you've got a set already or anything, head on down to the comment section and let us know. If you've agreed or disagreed with anything I've said, or you got any questions or anything, make sure you leave a comment. I do and try and get back to you all. I've been a little bit absent-minded lately, but I have been getting on there and starting to get through the backlog of questions, and hopefully I'm answering them well enough for you. Make sure you tick subscribe and tick the notification bell as well. There's lots coming up in the future, not just players darts, but we do shirts, dartboards, everything like that. And make sure you head on over to dartsreviews.tv and dartsplanet.tv. Whether you've got 5 minutes or half an hour, there's always a decent read on there, and you can even check out some of the reviews of the darts we've done, and maybe it'll help you make your mind up. And as always, come back, check us out again soon. Bye.